Another very cool addition to the latest firmware 3.8 update for Helix and HX Stomp is the addition of the 412 Cartog C90 cabinet. I've already done a video showcasing the 412 Cartog Gov cabinet, and this kind of goes hand in hand with that. This is captured from Ben Adrian's Cartographer cabinet, which is a modified Lee Jackson 412 with Mesa C90 speakers in it. And I just wanted to do this video to make folks aware of this. The cab updates within the firmware updates can oftentimes be overlooked, as people tend to focus a lot of times on the amps and the effects that we get. But it would be a shame to miss out on some of these really killer cab additions, and this is another one. So by default, when we pull it up, it comes up with a 160 ribbon mic on the cap edge at a distance of 3 inches on the 45-degree angle setting, low cut of 45 hertz and a high cut of 10 kilohertz. Now, I figured it would be fun, since this is a Mesa speaker, that we throw it on a Mesa amp and just sort of see what comes up from this. We can obviously pair this up with whatever amp we see fit, but we'll start here for today on the Cali 4 lead. And just at all the default settings of the amp and the cab, it comes up sounding like this. So not the tone I would maybe come up with right away, but those are just all the default settings. So let's try this out, maybe moving the distance in a little bit, coming over to a 121 ribbon. Already liking that much, much more. I'm going to actually get rid of the low and high cuts here, and I'm going to bring them in on my little parametric EQ that comes in my template that I normally have. Low cuts at 100 and high cuts at 10 kilohertz. Obviously, we could play around with different microphones too. Real favorite dynamic of mine is a 7 dynamic based off the Shure SM7B. We want a little more graininess. Not a real favorite of mine on the Shure SM57, but definitely a classic. But I think I will come back and maybe try something like 4038. Actually really liking this 121. Obviously we come in and mess around with the amp settings as well. I would probably bring my low and high shelf in like I normally do here, and probably start off maybe around 1.5 here, and so you can see we can really dial in some nice tones here, and obviously everybody's going to have different tastes as to exactly how they want it to sound. We can obviously use this with many different amps as well. What a great addition to the Helix. So I encourage you to go try that out with the amp of your choice. Mess around with mic placement, mic choice, and the settings on your amp, obviously. But I think that that's a really nice addition that I wanted to at least make you aware of in case you had missed that in the new update. As I've mentioned before, sometimes the cabs in the new firmware updates can be overlooked overlooked easily since we're so focused on the amps and the effects that we get with them. But it would be a shame to miss out on being able to use this tool and having this in our toolkit to be able to get some new sound. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video and that look at this new wonderful addition to the Helix. I'm going to leave you today with the demo video for one of my latest firmware 3.8 update ultimate presets, which is available at the Line 6 Marketplace through the link below. I hope you enjoy that. And if you're so inclined and want to grab a copy, the link is below for you to do so. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please like the video, share it with anybody you think would get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. Also, please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thanks again so much for sharing your time with me. Ciao for now.